Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy. Oh, running late. It is what it is. Some days you run late, man. Now, everybody is getting upset at what I said. I stand by what I said. Y'all thought because y'all was saying whatever. Look, I don't respect people in the comment section. When I put the link out there, whether it's a StreamYard on my page or Cino's page or Jose's page, come on and prove me that I'm wrong. To me, you guys are prisoners of the moment. Yes, you guys are. You guys are already catapulting Giannis in the top 20 or 15. It's like, why? And then this what kills me. Y'all act like he don't have a team. Just like Haas was like, oh, well, he didn't have no other. I said, okay, but he had superstars though. Chris Middleton was his number 2. He made the All-Star game. He's an All-Star. Drew Holiday has made an All-Star game and has been one of the best defenders in the league. You had Brook Lopez, a former number 1 pick. This is what y'all did it with Jordan and his Bulls back in the day. Jordan didn't have nobody, and I'm like, are you serious? So Jordan, when he went to the bench, nobody did what they were supposed to do. It was all Mike. Mike this, Mike that. That's what you're telling me. Where's my water at? Oh, here. So that's what you guys are telling me. That it was nobody helping out there. Giannis went to the free throw line 19 times. You guys love to help him out and give him praise, but Kobe went to the free throw line a bunch of times in Game 7. You guys hated on that. You guys hated on the free throw line. Like my boy Chappelle said, I smell a lot of home cooking. Yeah. So I keep it fair. Did he have a great performance? He had an okay performance. It mainly was about the Phoenix Suns and what they weren't doing. But I'm not going to take away from Giannis. I'm happy Giannis won. But you guys are doing the same prisoner moment Dirk Nowitzki did. When Dirk Nowitzki won his championship, I told all of y'all, I was happy for him, but it was okay. People will remember that run because he went against 3 superstars on one team. And we saw LeBron's Jankles choke it up. Now you got people trying to say Giannis is top this. I'm like, look, Giannis just entered my top 100. I got him in the 70s or 80s. I'm not putting Giannis above Kawhi, Steph, or Kevin Durant. I'm not doing it. Those guys have been doing it for a longer time. And don't give me this crap, man. Well, Steph, he showed he couldn't do it by himself. Steph did what he could. He got his team in the playoffs because of this BS format that they put together, which I was against from the beginning. I just think it was just I just feel that it was just a ploy to ruin some more of the people's brain by having them play a playing game. That didn't mean jack at all. But yet, you guys are running around here trying to praise. And yes, Giannis is not better than Tony Parker. I said it. I don't know basketball, right? How don't I freaking know basketball? Tony Parker is a better player. All Giannis has over him is height, and all he has is height and the ability to dunk and do all things like that. Now, he has improved on his game. Yes, he's gotten better. But I have to see this on a consistent basis. This was the first year Giannis put everything together. Now let's see what he does the next years coming up. And I know I do not have him over James Harden. Do I put him over Kyrie? I don't know. I would probably put him over Kyrie because Kyrie gets hurt a lot. But Giannis, let's wait and see. You guys are already jumping over the damn bridge. Now, if Giannis comes back and does the same thing next year, then we will have to discuss moving him up. But from the performance I saw, it was just okay. I just feel like everybody's going to forget it. I still feel like Kevin Durant's back-to-back Finals MVP performances were a lot better than Giannis's. It just was. Y'all can get mad or whatever. I don't care. Michael Jordan's 92 performance where he shot those 3 balls. I think he hit 7 or 8 threes. Isaiah Thomas playing on one ankle. I still think that's probably the best. I agree with Detroit T and Sino. I still believe that's probably the best individual performance we've seen in a long time. Larry Bird against the Lakers. Magic Johnson, where Kareem got hurt, he had to play the center and play all 5 positions. Back when they lost to the Celtics, he came back. They kept leaving him open for his push shots, and Magic just destroyed them. So, was his performances better than that? No. Allen Iverson's game 1 of the finals against the Lakers. I still got that ranked higher than Giannis' performance last night. And no, I didn't look this up. This is me off the dome because I went to sleep. I still think Akeem Olajuwon's performances were better. So don't give me this crap of prisoner of the moment. Just because they didn't win a championship in 50-some years, I don't care if they didn't win it in 5. A performance is a performance. You had to get put on the line 19 times to win the game. Because, they were fouling you to see what you did, and you answered the call. I give him respect. He earned my respect. Now, is he the best player in the world? No, I still have him behind Kawhi and Kevin Durant. I don't care what you people say. He did have help. He did have a team. We have got to stop with this narrative that nobody has help and they carry people. Y'all did the same thing with Shaq and Kobe. Y'all talked about Shaq carried Kobe when that was a complete bullshit lie. Wake up. You guys have got to wake up, man. You guys have got to stop snorting. You guys have to, man. I understand that you guys want to crown guys and you guys are now watching it. A lot of you trolls that were on Cino's Live last night, you guys are probably in your early 20s. So why would I listen to your ass? Y'all don't know basketball. Y'all are casual fans. And then Halls. It doesn't matter who's on what team. Legacy is built by what you do on the court. All that other shit, them antics, all that talk of, oh, this guy's on this team. Who cares? Kevin Durant went to a Golden State team, made it his team, won back-to-back Finals MVP. Would have been a 3-straight Finals MVP if not for that injury. I still think his performance within that little bit of time playing on that calf and then tearing his Achilles, that performance was going to be way better than a lot of people. Kawhi Leonard's performance against LeBron, I still think that was a better performance than Giannis last night. I mean, it's not disrespecting Giannis. I don't want people to get mad. I'm going to go watch it again tonight. And I'll give another better assessment of it. But to me, this series came down to the Phoenix Suns got figured out last game. And then what the Bucks did, the Bucks came out. They were missing shots, so were the Suns. It was reminding me of that Game 7 where the Lakers played the Celtics. With Kobe playing Paul Pierce in them, and everybody just had a bad shooting night. So, like I said, 19 free throw attempts, 17 makes. That's cool. He made them. I don't dispute that. However, Giannis was at home. Now, if Giannis would have did this in Phoenix, then it would have been more impressive. It would have been more impressive. Was this impressive? Yes, but it would have been more impressive if he would have done it in Phoenix. So stop with the hating and getting mad. Okay, I don't care. And again, David Robinson is not in my top 50. He's not. I try to explain things to people. They get mad because it doesn't fit their narrative. Me, do I get mad? No, I'm not salty that Giannis won. I'm glad Giannis won because now we could put a guy that deserves to be the face of the league. Not this bum anymore. We can move on from this bum. Nobody cares about him. Now the talk should be about Giannis. The media people are going to hate. So, hey, let them hate. But your bum-ass king is done. He's over with. It's over. It's my turn now. It's over. Move over now. Move over. The game is locked down. Sorry. And it's over. And Shannon Sharp, you're comparing Chris Middleton and Drew Holiday to Anthony Davis. Stop it. Like, your take on basketball, I understand LeBronies is paying you a lot of money. He's paying you handsomely off the court. But dog, come on. Stop it. You can't lie about this one. It's over. Middleton and them, no, they're not on AD's level. They're better collectively, but as far as they don't have like one of the greatest teams in history. To me, the Bucks should have won this series in 5, but the coach booty holes are so stupid. They should get rid of him, but they're not gonna get rid of him now because he won a championship. So now everybody's going to be praising him. And I'm like, dude, this dude is not good. Booty Hoser is terrible. He's terrible. So we've got to wake up and smell the coffee and stop being prisoners of the moment. And C-Pen, nobody was nitpicking. You guys are prisoners of the moment. Just like you're a prisoner of the moment when Patrick Mahomes played him. Patrick Mahomes was terrible in both his Super Bowls. The only reason they won the first Super Bowl was because Jimmy G choked. That was it. And the head coach, Kyle Shanahan, choked. He out-choked Andy Reid. But that doesn't mean that Patrick Mahomes is not a great quarterback. It just means that his performance wasn't up to par. And this is what I'm saying about Giannis. Giannis, for what he did, he was great. He had 5 blocks. That's cool. But in this era, where there is no big men like that, the lanes are wider, Giannis should have had 20-some rebounds. And he should have had almost 10 blocks. Personally. That's nitpicking. What I'm saying isn't nitpicking. What I'm saying is the facts. He got to the line 19 times. A lot of those were ghost fouls, but hey, it is what it is. He got the job done. Nobody said he didn't, but I'm not putting this guy in my top 50. He's not there yet. He has too much work to do. I don't care about regular season MVPs or finals MVPs. I care about your body of work, what you did to get to the finals, and how you played in the finals. And to me, overall, Giannis did not have a great finals. That's just my opinion. He did good, but to me, I was expecting a little more from him. So, that's all I'm saying. And then everyone's saying nobody's done 50 in a game. I'm like, I don't care if they did 70 in the NBA Finals. It doesn't matter. It's about the performance. It's like if you go watch a movie and you watch the movie was great, it was good, it was okay, it wasn't bad, but it was more good than bad, so you would probably give it, a 3 out of 4 stars. But what you notice is the performance at that time. You would probably say an actress was like, who did the best she could and stole the show. You would come out and say, man, this is the best movie of all time. This movie is better than any movie I've ever seen. Which is a lie, because that's a prisoner of the moment talk. So that's all I'm saying. I just think you guys jumped the gun a little too much. Now, I don't know how true it is, but I saw this post, Shannon Sharp. You tried to compare Lamar Jackson's running at the camp to Josh Gordon smoking all this weed. So now you're comparing Lamar Jackson to a weed head. Dog, what the hell is wrong with you? Lamar Jackson, to me, I felt like he made a mistake. He shouldn't have been doing that, because one wrong move and that could be his career. I agree with that. But guess what? I didn't hear you say nothing about Tyreek Hill dressing up as an old man and racing people. What if Tyreek Hill would have stubbed his toe? That's how many weeks missing. You didn't say nothing about Tyreek Hill. Right? See, the hypocrisy is very strong. I agreed on what you said about Lamar, but my thing is this: why don't you say the same thing about other athletes? I didn't have a problem with what you said, because I agree, but at the same time, you're attacking Lamar Jackson. Let me ask you a question. Why weren't you harsh on Josh Allen's performance, but you were harsh on Lamar Jackson? Josh Allen played like crap that whole game until the end. In the fourth quarter, Josh Allen played his butt off. And in the AFC Championship, he started off hot and then he fizzled out. I didn't hear you mention one thing about Josh Allen at all. So what you do is this: you go after Baker Mayfield, so then you could be like, oh, that justifies me talking about the brothers. So you think that's a cover-up. You're using that as a cover-up to say that I can talk about the brothers now even more because I'm talking about Baker. I said this back when Baker was in Oklahoma. I just said, dog, he just, to me, don't have that gene in him. To me, he's too arrogant for no reason. He doesn't know his weaknesses. So that's what I'm saying. And for you to say that about Lamar Jackson when you know the difficulties of being a black man, especially at the quarterback position, the white position of all time, the white boy position, and you're going to basically say what you say. Let me ask you this, Shannon. Why aren't you talking about ownership in the NBA or the NFL? Why aren't you talking about these things? Why aren't you out here front and center talking about stuff that leads to helping men in general and helping those black athletes? Why haven't you spoke on LeBron? He's following a white advisor. Why haven't you spoke on Adam Medelson? Huh? You didn't even talk about the Cappy thing yet because they told you not to talk about it. You might talk about it today, but you damn sure weren't finna touch that because you knew the implications and the repercussions. You were gonna get hit with backlash. And that's what I'm saying. You guys give everybody a pass, especially you, Shannon. You give a pass so much that it's like, man, dog, you ought to be a teacher at elementary school or middle school, giving out all these passes, my G. My thing is, can you stay consistent, or that's too hard to do? Because me personally, I just feel like you were a little too rough on Lamar, and you made some great points. I agree with you what you said, but at the same time, you do target Lamar Jackson. You have a problem with Lamar Jackson, and I don't know why you do. I don't know why I guess you're over criticizing him because you want him to get better. But I don't see you keep this same energy with Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers has been holding the Packers hostage. You said the same thing about Brett Favre. You said Favre held the Packers hostage. But now you're not saying one word about your golden boy, Aaron Rodgers. And why is that? You know, you keep double talking and you keep going front to back. Is it because of that huge contract you got? You know, is it because of that? 10 minutes. Because I need to know. Why would you compare Lamar Jackson to a weed smoker in Josh Gordon? So now you're trying to associate the brother man with weed. I tell you, man. I tell you, these guys keep exposing themselves every day, and it gets more hilarious by the minute. It just continues to get more hilarious. And yes, Giannis is better than LeBron. So stop with the capping. Alright? Like, comment, subscribe, share this. Hit the notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. And if you like what you hear, you can donate to the page by Cash Apping me at the word welcome, the number 2, and then HDIITV. Thank you all for listening, and thank y'all for blessings, man. And thank you for the support of the page. We are out. Deezy.